Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sunday Night Sports Roundup on the Sunday night, July 5th, 2015 here. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start off out in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where the Team USA women's soccer team will be trying to avenge that 2011 heartbreaking loss to Japan as USA and Japan squared off for the Women's World Cup title game in Vancouver, and Americans get off to a fast start here as Carly Lloyd gets a goal in the third minute. It was 1-0 in favor of Team USA. And then 2 minutes later in the fifth minute, Lloyd again, and it makes a quick 2-0 American lead here. And then in the third goal came on. A lone holiday goal in the 14th minute makes it 3-0 in favor of Team USA. And then 2 minutes later, Carly Lloyd will complete a hat-trick goal on a half-court goal. And it's the United States leading it 4-0 here. And then Jimmy gets a goal in the 27th minute, and it was 4-1 in favor of Team USA here. Through one half. And then in Julie Johnson made a boo-boo as she scores an own goal as USA's leaders trimmed to 4-2. But 2 minutes later, Tobin Evil will redeem the Americans as she gets a goal as the Team USA focused on redeeming themselves after 4 years ago when they fell to Japan in the 2011 World Cup final in a shootout in Germany, as the United States, for the first time since 1999, take home the Women's World Cup title by defeating Japan 5-2. How about them, Team USA? As the Team USA dominated this game from start to finish with a mission here, and the mission was complete. Alright, looking at the Major League Baseball scoreboard here on this Sunday night here. Bottom of the second inning here, Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. No score for 2 innings here. Los Angeles Angels all over the Texas Rangers 12-1 in the bottom of the fifth. Tampa Bay Rays over the New York Yankees 8-1. Toronto Blue Jays over the Detroit Tigers 10-5. Milwaukee Brewers over the Cincinnati Reds 6-1. Pittsburgh Pirates over the Cleveland Indians 5-3. Phillies over the Atlanta Braves 4-0. Boston Red Sox over the Houston Astros 5-4. Baltimore Orioles over the Chicago White Sox 9-1. Kansas City Royals over the Minnesota Twins 3-2. St. Louis Cardinals over the San Diego Padres 3-1. Chicago Cubs over the Miami Marlins 2-0. Seattle Mariners over the Oakland Athletics 2-1. Colorado Rockies over the Arizona Diamondbacks 6-4. And New York Mets shut out the Los Angeles Dodgers 8-0. The Pawtucket Red Sox lose to the Syracuse Sky Chiefs 4-1 in Syracuse. Alright. Take a look at sports news here on this Sunday night. Since March, Jason Pierre-Paul, the Giants' best defensive player, has declined to sign the 1-year contract offered by the Giants when they designate him as their franchise player. But Jason Pierre-Paul injures his hand with fireworks. There'll be a royal influence of the Queen City as 4 Kansas City Royals players were named. American League started for the 2015 MLB All-Star game being hosted by the Cincinnati Reds. Denny Lee secures the first PGA Tour title in the Greenberg Classic in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Daytona Beach, Florida. The start of the Coke 04 at the Daytona International Speedway was delayed on Sunday night because of intermittent rains. The Los Angeles Lakers have agreed to sign free agent Ford and former Boston Celtic Brandon Bass. And in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, Tiger Woods didn't leave the Greenberg Classic with his first trophy in nearly 2 years, or even a top 25 finish, but he Sunday afternoon with a new covenant increased momentum toward this year's third and finished with a 300-6-7 in the Greenberg Classic. LaMarcus Aldridge didn't surprise anyone when he agreed on the 4th of July to leave Portland and join the San Antonio Spurs. What should prove to be the fascinating second week of Wimbledon will begin well before most of the west coast of the U.S. arrives for the day, with the biggest fascination is Serena Williams will face sister Venus in Wimbledon. The Toronto Maple Leafs retained a key member of the young core Sunday, agreeing to a new short-term contract with center Nazem Kadri. Washington Nationals pitcher Steven Strasburg back in the 15-day disabled list, this time with a strained left oblique. Bern Witzberger triumphant at Austin opened defense at Lakeoff National Paris after a brilliant close around the 6th batter had to do a 6-6 from Saturday, earned the Australian a 3-shot victory over England's James Morrison. And while everyone's still reacting to big moves in the 2015 free agency period, next year's biggest free agent Kevin Durant is near now, returning to court. And that's going to be it for the Sunday Act Sports Roundup in this Sunday Act, July 5th, 2015 Tuesday. Good night. We'll get past 8 to See you tomorrow. Congratulations to the U.S. Women's World Cup Soccer team on winning the World Cup in soccer.